right, let's go. What up, good people? Hey, we back in the building once again. Y'all know what it is. It's the Sticks and Chucks crew. And today we're gonna have. Today we're doing what we call a Sunday social conversation hour. It may be longer than an hour, depending on what we're going with. But we kind of doing our thing. Well, we just having a Sunday social. We finna sit here, chop it up, have a good conversation, good dialogue about a couple of topics in mind. So, introducing our good people here. We're gonna start from the end. We got our guy Big Six in the building once again. So y'all know who it is. Then we got our young lady over here, Miss Shafia, in the building. Once again, welcome her again. And then we have, last but not least, we have Miss Kristen Michelle in the building. You know, so we just want to welcome our hosts, our guests, everybody in the building, and then y'all know who I am. I'm just Jay doing, so you know, little me. Sorry.
Sing it, friend.
So,
Sing it.
First off, before we get to the question, man, how everybody been? You know, it's been a minute since we linked up a little bit. So how everybody been? Life been life, or what's been cracking?
Surviving the cold. I'm free. Man, trying to stay warm.
You cold outside.
Yeah.
These 40 degrees days and 27 degree mornings. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got me understand.
Mm-hmm. Got a brother feeling chilly.
Alright, so well, let's get to the shits and shenanigans, y'all. We ain't gonna play with it tonight.
Let's go. Okay.
So we got a couple of topics that we're gonna kind of bring up. We're gonna go in and see if we have some good dialogue with a little good banter or whatnot. So let's see. All right. So we got our first question, and it's do you expect your partner to tell you about a past physical relationship they had with an individual that y'all ran into while y'all was out in public? Would you expect your partner to tell you about a past physical relationship with somebody you saw or y'all ran across just in public or whatnot? What you want to know?
Why you look at me?
You look like you got something to say.
You know, I just don't know. I feel like part of me kind of want to know, depending on. It's a whole lot of variables. Like, was y'all in that thing for a second? Like, did y'all have a relationship? Did y'all one night stand? Was it a hit it and quit it? Like what? Are we in the same room together for a long time? Is it a situation where everybody in the room don't know I done got with your man and everybody knows? I mean, like, what am I walking into? I feel like that's we need to. I'm a whole lot.
Well, I guess I use that. I thought about it a lot, you know. Honestly, I don't care.
But do you want to know though?
I don't really want to know. And I guess why? Because at the end of the day, I would expect my partner, if you want to tell me that information, because you feel you want to make me comfortable, I would leave that to them to make that decision. Because at the end of the day, if they're still trying to talk to you or whatever, then I'm expecting you to take the lead and cut that shit short. And check that. So, who you was with, what you did before me, at the end of the day, I don't care who had last, I got now. And you know, and if anytime you feel you want to jump off the go and get back in the seat, hey, go with it. Cause I already know off the imitate never duplicated. So it's like, yeah, because at the end of the day, it could end up being a whole bunch of stuff that brings up, depending on your level of security, it could cause some waves that don't need to be there. So at the end of the day, you want to be like, hey, just for your comfort, I just want to let you know that one over there, you know, I used to talk to them, we was with her, oh, okay, whatever, and I'm going to give you a big sloppy wet one, and we just going to move around.
Sixes? What you got?
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you right now, that conversation was gonna be bad as shit.
Why?
It's gonna go terrible.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Okay, now, hear me out. All right, hear me
That's
out.
what we here for.
I had a situation like that happen before. Didn't go with plan.
All right.
Not because I didn't know. Happened to just end up in the store, right? Walk around and lo and behold, chick that you talk to for a hot second. Walk by.
What's a hot second?
Hmm?
Okay, hot second.
Hot second. I'm gonna say hot second. Okay. Like, look, this was like I want to say about a month fling, whatnot, going on, and having to walk by in the store. Right? I saw her, saw me. I turned the corner. Like I ain't want to see her. I ain't want to see her. But the crazy part, the woman I was with at the time, I don't know what happened, but her intuition said it's a bitch in the room. It automatically said it's a bitch in the room somewhere. What's going on? So she turned the corner to go see and saw her, and she looked at her. It's the look she gave her made her say something like, "Hey, you know her?" She asked why. I couldn't even say nothing. You know her? I said, "Oh shit. Yeah, I know. What's up with her?" I had to let her know, like, oh, there's a little hot city thing going on. Ain't nothing major. But again, it depends on the person you're talking to. Because when I told her, she took it upon herself to go introduce herself to the woman.
But would you want to know on the other side of that?
What I want to know?
Yeah.
Don't tell me that. I don't want to know that.
Why you don't?
I like to keep myself intact. Most men, they like, well, he used to get it. I'm getting it now. I don't need to know. If you did, you did. That's cool. If it ain't going on no more, we straight.
Would you want to know if 3 to 4 men out the room?
3 to 4 out the room?
They got with your girl?
Now, that's a little question now.
You walking into the class reunion.
Oh, say, now look here.
And it happens. You walk into the class reunion, you walk in there with you grown up. Everybody should have leveled up since high school. Everybody don't. But you walking in. You got your wife.
Ain't that little snack cake
And
over
you
there?
also got
What's
the
that?
10 to 12 people from maybe high school up until whenever that have been intimate with you. Do you feel it's fair for you to tell your partner, hey, it's about a dozen chicks up in here that know that they've been with me? Because I can guarantee you women, I'm gonna say it, women, we're gonna be like, yeah, we got it. Just like y'all say, I got that, we all sit back like, yeah, girl.
See, that type of situation. How
I mean, you can't, but I'm just throwing it out there.
I'm not gonna lose my mind. I'm just understand. This is then. This is now. Well, back then, you could call job on back then. Now you no longer job on. It's just my job on. It's different life now. That's all I'm saying. I don't need to know. Like if we walk past them and they come back and try to hug you, and then we got an issue.
I mean, what man probably not gonna wanna?
Huh?
What if it's just hey, how you doing? I ain't seen you in a while. It's the friendly. I ain't chest to chest. It's just hey.
You doing that Drake hugs?
No.
I'm just asking. I'm being devil's advocate right now. That's all.
So we doing.
You might get away with a fist pound.
But here's the deal.
Oh, I'm even saying you hit a
But
fist
the thing
bump.
is that we say we don't care. We just finished saying we don't care.
Oh, we still
But
care.
we still are like,
We still
we ain't
care.
getting no hug. So it's either
No.
we care about that shit or we don't care about that
No,
shit.
there's a difference because the fact is,
That's why I personally want to know.
is like.
Is this on
Again,
side
that's up to
with
you.
on the
If
inside?
you already know that that's somebody that you dealt with and I'm in the room, you should have my feelings in consideration before you even take an action. So if you know me and you know what level of respect I require from you, then you already know, like, yeah, that's not a good idea for me to go ahead and hug her. That just because out of my respect that I have for you. So if I was in a situation where it's a dude I used to talk to and I'm with my significant other, I'm not gonna let him come up and hug me. I'm gonna be like, oh, hey, what's up? Yeah.
What you gonna talk to?
At any type of capacity, we had any type of sexual relationship. I don't care if it was a one-night stand. I don't care if it was we talked for 3 months. We dated, whatever. If you have been down south in any type of way, then I'm not gonna just treat you like you a common type of person in front of my men. Out of just because.
Now what if you and that person? What if you and that past person, y'all ended on good terms? Like y'all just realized, hey, this ain't what we had. You know, it was fun while it lasted, but we're gonna go and keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? And y'all ended it. What is it? Amicably?
Yeah.
You ended it on a good term like that, and you just happened to come across. Now y'all went y'all separate ways. You got your boo, and you happen to see this individual. Like I said, y'all going to the grocery store. You happen to see him, and he just like, hey, how you doing? Or whatnot. He don't give you a hug, but just, hey, how you doing? You know, and it's very cordial. Very cordial, very respectful. Hey, bro, how you doing? Woo, woo, woo. You know, and then once they leave, you know, yeah, y'all gonna have y'all conversation. Who that nigga? How you know him? This and this.
No, that's different. That's different than just stepping in a situation and be like, oh yeah, I would think this man accidentally smashed. That one too. Just want to let you know. That's different. And the person that I was cordial to, yeah, I'll be cordial to them because it's not about them. It ain't personal. It's just I want the person that I'm with to know that I respect their however they might feel, even if they don't show it. It's about the level of respect that I have for my person. And there's no hard feelings against who I was with, or even if we ended on good terms. But then some people end on bad terms, and they be looking crazy, be like, that motherfucker over there, like, whoa, what's that energy about? And you be like, nothing. Yeah, because you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you might step into a room and it's somebody you didn't end on good terms with, and then you trying to act like you don't know that person, and the person will be like, what's that about? Like, your whole energy shifted. You got real stiff, like, what's up with that? But again, to me, it's like it's not about the other person. It's the person that I'm with, and I want to make sure that they're good. And the same, that's why I say I don't care, and I wouldn't want to know, because at the end of the day, I also want the person that I'm with to know that I trust you. I love you. We're together now. You had a life before me. I respect that, and I don't want you to feel weird in any kind of way. Like you can't tell me anything or be open with me or be real with me without me feeling some kind of way or going off the handle every time a part of your past pops up in my face. Now how you respond and act to it is different, but you know, it's like you had a life before me.
It kind of remind me of Think Like a Man, Zeke the Freak. You remember?
Yeah.
You remember Zeke the Freak? It was when Zeke came around. You know, he trying to do right and whatnot, but his girl, you know, his woman, his woman Megan Good. I forgot her name, but her character name, but she had to endure every time he went around somewhere, or some females. It was Zeke this, Zeke that, in public and stuff like that. So it kind of reminded me of that. To answer your question, how would I take it? I mean, I put it like this: it's before me. I can't control nothing before me. What you did, who you did, your past life, and all that stuff, that was all before me. I can't sit there and hold a piss test party because I'm upset about it. You slept with that dude, when shit, I got bodies over here too. I can't be mad about who you did. You grown, you adult. You probably had a healthy sexual appetite or healthy sexual relationship, whatever you did. That's what you did all prior to me. So I don't know nothing about that. You gonna do what you had to go do. You had your own life experience. You had all that shit. That's all before me. So what you do, that's on you. If we had to come across one of your bodies that we saw, it's like a body. So if we saw a body that you came across, and you know, he just like, hey, how you doing? And he like, yeah, we had something back in the day. That's back in the past. I could care less. What dude thinking about like, man, I hit that, I did this, man, you just don't know. No, Negro, you just don't know. Because you dropped the ball. That's what you ain't realizing.
That's right.
You dropped the ball. I just scooped it and scored.
Yeah.
And like, I'm scooping and scoring all the time.
Okay.
In more ways than you can think of. Or, because guess what? You got a particular version of her. I may have got the whole version of her. You don't even know that. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm not tripping on that. So, it's like, all right, that's cool. We meet you, dude. I would sit there, hey, how you doing? This, and this. Because you saw her at that age, at that time, she's going through her life. I got another version right now. That's my take on it. So I ain't doing no
I
shit.
love it.
Yeah. All right. So check it out. So we kind of talk about it. So y'all know we like to talk about the dating pool. And sometimes we talk about like, you know, how sometimes the dating pool is pissy, and sometimes the dating pool is whatever it is. It could be this. So, question on the topic: when dating, are people looking for love or help? Now you talking about dating? Are you looking for love or are you looking for help? What are you looking for when you dating? Or when you talking about going back into the dating scene? Let's go.
How old am I? And what's my status in life? Because let me tell you something. I ain't gonna sit up here and lie to nobody.
Let's chop it up.
I'm a little bit.
Let's say, we're gonna go into age. We're gonna say 20, 30, 40s.
I'm dating for love, probably.
Let's say no, you in your 20s. What you dating for?
I'm dating. That's when I was in my 20s.
No, keep it a book.
These new age,
Keep it a book.
these new age chicks,
Keep it a book.
they looking for the bag. In my 20s, I was dating surely for love. I was all in love.
30s, 40s, keep it pushing.
30s, well, I mean, so it was definitely love. I'm in my late 40s right now. So the situation that I'm in, if this shit don't work out, I'm dating strictly for help, the bag, the money. I'm not no more doing the other thing. I'm just gonna be straight. I'm gonna be the go-getter. Yes, you heard it here. You heard it here. I'm going straight for the bag. I'm not doing any more love. Now that's just my take on it.
Sexy? Where you at?
But I'm late in life now.
I'm on the cone.
Oh, that's right.
I'm on the cone. I don't even know what I am. I mean,
I'm for the streets.
hey,
If this don't work, I'm sorry.
I'm just telling you right now. A lot of people today, if they so-called dating, they dating for some help. Right? Look, it ain't just women dating for help. Men out here dating for help too.
Now, can we define help?
Hmm?
Can we
Okay, so
define help like
alright, cool.
Yeah.
Alright, so okay. So when we say help,
when we think, we automatically think of financial.
let's put help. Let's put what is it? Parentheses around it, right? So your help could be defined as financial, or emotional. Let's leave it at that three. Financial, physical, emotional. Help. Let's leave it at that three. Alright, so now we said love was the one. Now we said help, and we kind of went a little bit deeper with the help. We put some subs underneath. Financial, physical. When we say physical, some people physical may be just a nut. Let's just keep it a buck right now.
Yeah.
It may be just a nut. It's a good time. We can associate this, and this. We just get our nuts. So we get our rocks off and we good. And it may be emotional. I just may need you to be right here to just be my emotional punching bag. Now, because but I'm saying you have something to do that. So we kind of like, so let's go on those three. All right, go with it, sis.
I'm just telling you right now, there's a lot of cats out here need help financially. There's one dude, look, you know, he been community dick for the longest, right?
Come on, community.
Now he's struggling financially. He needs somewhere to stay. So what he gonna do? He gonna sling this wood as best as he can to get in his household. Getting woman houses. Cause you know how many women sitting over here in houses.
He prostituting himself?
Right.
Okay,
he needs somewhere to stay.
Homosexuals.
Look, he needs somewhere to stay, so he gonna get in here and sling this wood the best he can to get a roof over his head.
Okay.
All right, he looking for some help. He didn't necessarily say, oh, I'm doing this, that, and third. You know, he wasn't dating for no love. He dating for he needs some help. He needs somebody to help put a roof over his head so he can get what he wants to get what he needs. There's a lot of dudes out here doing it. Women too. You know, just like they sitting on getting fluid out. You didn't fly yourself out. No, the man flew you out. You was like, I want to do this and I want to do that, and he provided. You ain't dating him for no love. You dating him for the bag. That's just where I'm looking at the situation.
I'm in my bag. I'm just thinking. That's just me. But go ahead, keep on.
I'm just saying. Emotional. A lot of these people out here today, they ain't dating for no emotions. You know, it all, but again, it all depends on where you at in your life and what age range you may be in. All right, I know most people in their 40s, they may be dating for companionship, they may be dating for love. You know, they looking to spend time with someone, you know, quality time with somebody. You know, but you have some of them, and they, you know, you in your 20s and 30s, and you really out here just trying to bust a nut.
So let's break this shit down. No, I could be in 40, so I still trying to get in there. Let's break this shit down. So let's cut this age group down. So let's go to our, let's say 35 and up. We're gonna say 35 and up group. We're gonna go that way. 35 and up. Y'all probably been in y'all fair share of relationships, some serious, some maybe even marriage, and y'all went through divorce or whatnot. And you decide to get back into the dating pool. You decide to start getting back into all that. You have some people now, they are dating intentionally. Like they are dating intentionally to be in love, fall in love, all that bullshit. No, that's what it is. Hey, it's,
Wait a minute, what?
friend, we talking, right? Friend, we talking? Can we talk like this? Can we talk like this? I thought we could talk like this, right? Okay, friend, we're gonna talk like this. So, but you have people that they've been through life experiences. They've been through their fair share, and they decide now I want to get back into the dating game. I want to go back in the pissy pool. I got to put a scuba suit on when I get in because the pool is so pissy. Because we said that. Now, we said that before, right? The pool is pissy. Right? So we got to put a scuba suit on. We got to put the goggles. We got to put hazmat. All that when we go in there. So while I'm in the pissy pool, am I dating intentionally for love or for help? At this point in my life. Because now, I done been in some relationships, shit didn't work out. I done been married, shit didn't work out or whatnot. So I said, I'm gonna get this one more swing. I'm going one more. What's my intention?
So while you was saying that, I was thinking about something. Cause you know, I think it's kind of hard to date nowadays because I think we have a lot of stuff going on when it comes to, you know, we have all of these podcasts talking about the, you know, high value men, high value women, women are not supposed to, women ain't traditional, all of this crazy stuff. But you know what I really kind of think? I think a lot of people are out here publicly subscribing to that stuff, but behind doors, they really out here dating for love and they dating for companionship. I don't think that it's a whole lot of 35 to 40 range. I don't think it's a lot of people out here that's trying to date for money or any other kind of thing. I think it's that, because like you said, when you're in your 20s, you know, pretty much like if you ain't got married or anything yet, I think you really be dating for love because you really believe in the forever after. You still kind of jaded in life. You haven't really been through a lot of life yet. So in your 20s, you really dating for love and stuff like that. I think even the bag chaser, these girls that are chasing the bag, they're publicly chasing the bag, but when they get with that dude, they start acting out because they get their feelings involved and they really want to be in love and they really want to be, you know, wifed up and they really want to have the whole social media photo shoot and all that kind of stuff. So it starts out that they chasing the bag because that's what they're being taught, but low key they really want to be loved. They want to be with somebody, they want a companion. So then you get a little bit older and it hasn't happened for you yet. So you like, I'm a little bit settled. I kind of started on my career. So once again, I might be out here talking about, I need a man to make this amount of money, woo-woo, because you're capping for your friends. Because, you know, if you girl, he got to make this because we got to go out here. We got to go to State 48 because that's what you're doing with your girl. But low key, you still really want love too. You really want to be with somebody that's going to value you and cherish you. So you out here capping for everybody and you following along with the trend. Now, the only time I think that maybe you could actually be in a position where you are not dating for love is when you get to that mid-40 range because you've been through some life, you've seen some things, and you understand that love is really not what makes relationships work. It's a part of what might lead you to it, but it's not gonna keep you there. Because you're gonna go through some different things, and you're gonna go through some life. So, if I was to ever have to go back into the dating pool at the age that I am right now, it would be business. And it's not necessarily that I'm chasing a bag or anything like that, but it's like we headed to a retirement age. And I already know, statistically speaking, like we have to invest in Blue Chews or some shit. And so, I mean, we can love each other all we want to, but let's keep it 100.
Ain't nothing wrong with this.
Like, you know what I'm saying? We're not gonna be out here.
Go to Mexico before they put a tariff on it.
Hey. So, but for real, like we looking at real life stuff. We getting older. We get to the point where our parents is aging. If we got children, they getting older. We looking at grandparent stage. Like, it's got to be something that's gonna sustain us and take us to the next thing. I can love you all I want to, and you could be cool, but I'm at this age of life. Let's keep it a band. What can we do? What are we bringing together? What are we bringing to the table? What's the next level? What's the goal? What's the plan? Yeah, you look cute in them Stacey Adams and that suit and everything with your top hat. Leroy, I see you over there in the corner, but at this point, we pinching. No, all right, next. It's cool not to love you, but I just at this point, if I was back out there in the pool, like we could go out there and kick it and everything, and go ahead and slide me something so I can put it over here in this high interest bearing account. But I'm not gonna be laid up. Not for the bag. It's for the business. I need an ROI. Because I can't lay up under you.
Bag business.
I can't lay up under you all the
Where
time.
you at on that? Or did I miss it?
Oh, she said at this age.
I mean, at this age, if I got to go back,
Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah, you said it. I forgot. She said it.
She thinks she's
It's
gonna
not
be
savage.
in
It's not savage.
Oh, no. No, but it's respect.
It's just, I don't know.
I'll be your wing.
Stacey, where you at? Where you at?
I feel like emotionally, I should go to the therapist.
Yeah.
I go to the therapist for the emotions.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I can have a strong situationship.
Mm-hmm.
Gladly. And that's just that I'm at. You know, I don't feel like, I feel like I've honestly had a lifetime of love and relationships, so I don't feel like I need to.
Good run.
Do that. It's definitely gonna be fun. I want to get flued out. I don't mind flying out. It's reciprocal. You know. That's my answer
But
to that.
nigga, you find spirit.
Well, that's the only plane that's staying in the air right now.
Spirit
Really want to stay in the air right
Because he
now.
gotta get here.
in front
Well,
of
we
Hey,
can't have a
spirit in
fun
front of
time.
ain't crazy yet.
I don't care how he fly. That's on his
Hey,
own.
they ain't crazy.
If he
Oh,
got
you
a
got one?
I don't know. We might get on the cruise somewhere. We might get on the boat. I don't know. We'll worry about that if we got to worry about
I was
that.
just
See
asking.
what we plan. Okay. Man, you thinking that way.
Check it out. All right. You know how like you was in high school or it was back in the day. You used to write them letters to whoever you like. When you say subject change,
Okay.
we're gonna subject change this right now.
I love that says subject change.
That's because you're not from Texas, and you're not from Texas either. Exactly. Yeah. So my Texas folks, y'all know what it is. Hey, check it out real quick. So, saw this online, and I thought this was a good conversation. Or it was brought to me. I thought it's another good topic. So, question on the table: would you give your baby mama or baby daddy money, bill money, if they were married? They are currently married, but they're going through hard times. Let's say their lights went out, but y'all got kids. Remember, baby mama, baby daddy. Y'all have kids together, but they have remarried, but they going through hard times, and they hit you up for light money. They hit you up for light bill money. Would you look out for them? Let go.
Who going first? Go ahead. Oh, Stacey got his finger. I feel like you want to go first.
Yeah, I want to go first.
He said, hell yeah.
I want to go first.
He said, hold it.
He said, hold my bill.
Hold
Yeah.
yeah.
Talk to
Hold
us,
the bill. Okay.
Talk to us.
Got 2 things for you on this here. One, as a man, as a father, those are my children. They're in dire straight right now. I'm gonna come get my kids. Alright? If your license off for whatever reason ain't my concern, I'll come get my children until your license back home. Alright? It's my children, those are my responsibilities. They are my responsibilities. Now, you ask me for light bill money from out of my pocket, besides my child support you already get. You already get that, and you gonna ask for more money out of my pocket, and you got a husband at home. I say this from the bottom of my balls. Bitch, you got me fucked up. Ain't no motherfucking way I'm gonna give you anything for that. When you got a motherfucker in the house with you got a motherfucker in the house with you, and y'all together couldn't get the shit
He
together?
ain't got no job.
I don't give a damn. I don't give 2 fucks about none of that. You got funds coming in, you mismanage your funds, the license off, that's on you. And you got a husband at home? Ain't no way. This ain't got nothing to do with me.
If he didn't have a husband.
Huh? What?
That doesn't matter if he did not have a
Yeah,
husband.
you fucking, you got a husband. The scenario is you got a husband at home.
I'm throwing a ring. I'm like,
Yeah, you got a husband in the house with you, and you mean to tell me and don't say, oh, don't worry about him. He doing what he's supposed to do. No, he ain't. He ain't did shit. He ain't did what the fuck he was supposed to do. Because if he did, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Right? Right. No, my own responsibility is my children. Go take care of my kids. You, whatever, go do what you need to go do.
What if you are living in another state and you can't really get to your kids right where you're at?
Mm-hmm.
Are they gonna be in the dark?
Yeah, they're gonna be in the dark. They finna suffer with their mama. They finna suffer with their mama. Yes, I'm finna be him.
Delivering some candles?
I'm finna be him.
She said deliver some candles.
I'm telling you right now, look, damn all the wannabe honorable type men and whatnot at this point, bro, I'm finna be petty. I'm gonna be a petty motherfucker right now.
Peter.
Okay? Yes, I'm gonna be shit. My kids, the license all, could you just send a little something, help get the light back on? No. My answer would be no. I'm gonna leave it just like no. Because I don't need to go in detail about why my answer though, but my answer's gonna be no. Okay, let's understand why we here. Why are we here? Why? We here because I'm on child support? That's why we here. I'm who? I'm baby daddy. That's my title. That's my role. I'm gonna play that role.
You gotta go to bed early.
Okay? All the way. All the way.
Better get to bed for 6.
Look, look, first thing I'm gonna say, tell your husband. Huh? Tell who? Which one? Huh? What you need again? Tell your husband.
Sex, I feel like he was waiting on this one.
I damn sure was. I damn sure was. I was like, no.
He had
no.
notes.
What?
Yes, I had
Yes.
I took notes on the situation. I was like, no.
Yo!
Cause ain't no much. First of all, you had the
Tell me
nerve.
shit.
You had the nerve to fish your mouth. To
Say
ask
space.
that
Say
shit.
space. Say space.
You got the nerve to fix your mouth to ask that shit?
Say space.
Why would you even what the fuck your husband is? Where is this nigga? Why? First of all, you put this man on blast too to let us know he ain't did shit. He ain't shit.
That part.
Okay? You trying to blast, you call yourself blasting your baby daddy.
Well, what
You're
if
not
he was
blasting
the
your
one
baby
to
daddy. Huh?
What if he was the one that, hey,
If he was the one to call me, good luck,
What
brother.
if he call you for
Man,
real?
man.
On some, hey man to man, this is what I'm going through, blah 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 blah.
Oh, good luck, brother.
Real talk.
Good luck, brother.
Real talk.
Yeah, look. I tried to tell you who you got with her. That was yours. When you picked her back up,
You said the responsibility.
yeah, here you go, bro. That's you.
You said
So
responsibility.
you took all that with you.
When you said I do.
Now look, you over there now, you looking at me like,
you know?
hey dog, you didn't tell me, why ain't nobody, like, nah, that's on you. I can't help you. Oh look, I got one job, one responsibility.
That's it.
Nope,
That's it.
that's all I got for you. Hell no, ain't no, nigga, you better.
I got one more. I'm gonna say for the other man.
they and them. Alright, Chris, what's your response to it? What's your response? Your baby that hit you. Him and his wife going through. You go from a woman point of view. Scenario. You got baby daddy hit you up. He married his wife and they hit you. Same scenario, but now it's your baby daddy. What's your response to it?
I'm so not in the majority on this, and I'm not okay. So first off, I'm not gonna be happy about it. I'm not gonna be happy about it. If I can get to my kids, I'm gonna get to my kids, and they're gonna come with me. If I cannot get to my kids and they are minors, I'm gonna call somebody like that. I'm not gonna have my kids sit in the house with my wife. Chris is not. If I need to call a family member to come get them, I'm going to make sure my children have life. And then I'm probably going to say, okay, now we need to go back to court. Now we need to get some paperwork in line. Now I know you can't take care of my kids, so now we're about to spend some shit and I'm about to get the courts involved. So it look like I'm going to take primary custody and maybe you need to come back and start paying me some child support. But I'm a more of a, let's talk
what
about
if that day and time when they hit you up, are you going to give money or
I'm not letting my child stay in the dark, no.
Okay, so you're going to give money.
I'm not letting my child stay in the dark. If I can't get them, if I go get my child, I'm going to get my child. But I'm not going to let my children see the dark. That's just my thing.
But they stand in the same city with you. They stand.
If I can go
They
get my
stand
children,
45 minutes away.
I'm going to get my children. If I'm in the city with them and I can get them, if I can fly them into me, if I'm not in town, if I can get my children to me or get them to a place with electricity, I'm going to do that. If that is not an option for me, somebody gonna have to say, hey, we gotta call a light company. I will pay something directly to the light company, and yes, everybody's going to benefit. Yes, everybody else gonna have lights. Yes, there's a wife over there. Yes, they're probably working. Yes, they probably mismanage their money. I don't give a fuck. My children is not sitting in the fucking dark. That's just that on that. And then I will take care of the rest on the end. In case that happens, I will not make sure that probably won't happen again, because now you gotta come up with me. That's just me. But I knew my answer was not the traditional right answer. Now here's the deal. I'm not gonna be happy about it.
I like how you said it with your chest out.
I'm not going to be happy about what I have to do. I'm not gonna be happy about it. I'm not gonna do it with a smile. I'm gonna talk shit the entire time. I'm gonna call her all kind of sorry asses. I'm gonna call him all kind of sorry asses. It's not gonna be done with a smile. It's not gonna be done great. I'm gonna get petty as I motherfucking can. And I'm gonna tell them, I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna now go to the courts because now we need to take another look at the way you're handling things, and that now this is becoming an issue. So I'm gonna take further action after that to where maybe we need to switch some shit around.
Gotcha.
I know my answer is nowhere in the
How you know?
in the majority.
How you know?
It don't matter.
Sophia?
Say what?
Who not said that what? Who not said that what?
Sophia.
Who not said that what? Come on.
Did what happened?
Who, what, how, where?
Your baby daddy's called upon you for funds.
She know what it is. She's very educated. She heard the question.
You know the question.
She's very educated. She heard the question.
So I'm gonna tell the wife, get your best dress, your best wig, and your high heels, and we finna go get this money.
On that corner.
Not that you pimping the white back.
Hey, he is.
You gonna pimp the white back? Just to get the money?
Somebody get the lights on.
Well.
Hey, because if you think you count my pockets, because you think I got it, how you think I? Not that that's what I did, but I worked for it, right?
You did. It don't matter.
So obviously you count my pockets for some type of reason, but you have my kids over there in the hill, and you're not managing your funds. So what I'm gonna do is, they say you teach a man or woman, you give a man or a woman a fish to eat for one day, but if you teach them how to fish, they can eat for a lifetime. So that's what we finna do. Cause something going on over there. Now first off, the first option. But the first option is I'm gonna get my kids. Yeah. But the second thing we're gonna do is If this what you asking for something, you gotta skin in, skin out. So we gonna go do something. I'm not gonna give you shit, but we gonna figure something out. One of the two. And I know a couple old men at the nursing home got a check that they trying to give away, and you can beg me for it. You can't be too proud to beg. It's dire straits. At this time, you want to see? All right, let's go. I'll wait till you come out.
Let the old man Social Security check.
So I guess it's on me now, right?
It's on you.
What's your question, Chrissy Michelle?
Well, no, you answer that first because I'm trying to remember. Oh, okay. This is my question. So you answer the question first. But would it make a difference if your child calls you daddy? Because it's different when your child calls. I don't know nothing.
Sometimes,
Daddy, we ain't got no lights.
Sometimes you gotta be okay with being the bad guy. What I mean by that, let's say like we in Texas, y'all in California. Y'all going through what y'all going through over there. Why you calling me over here and telling me what you ain't got going on? What they got to do with me? Your mercy is not my mercy, because I would tell you what was y'all doing and why didn't y'all do this, and this. Like, what we doing? It's two y'all over there. It's two brains to work over there. So all of a sudden you hit me up the day before your lights gonna get turned off, like I'm gonna put my cape on and be Captain Saberhole. Whoa. Your mercy is not my mercy, baby. I love you. You know what I can do? I'll give that $200 for your light bill for you to come over here, and I'll fly you home. That's what I will do, and I will give you a safer environment. And like how Chrissy Michelle said earlier, I'm putting the people in your life. Mm-hmm. She don't have my child don't have sufficient living space over there. Over here we good. Mm-hmm. Lights, water, food, everything, school, everything. We good over here. No issue. Mm-hmm. So let's go ahead and run that back. But for that maybe that first 30 days, my kids may be like, man, this some bullshit. You got these two motherfuckers over here that don't know what the fuck they doing. They got to do with me. Mm-hmm. I'm leaving it at that. So that's my response to that. So, let's say y'all in state. Let's say y'all here. It kind of piggyback off of what Big Sector said earlier. No, my kids can come over here with me. And my kids call me. That our lights went off over here. My lights ain't off. Come on over here. I'll take you to school. I'll get you where you need to be. You know, we do what we got to do. Yeah, it's red. Except for the ribs. Well, you just gotta wait. I'm sorry. We have other guest hosts that are behind the scenes that. But anyway, so so the thing is, I will bring them to me, where I have sufficient space and I can accommodate them for everything until you get your shit together. Because guess what, like Big Sis said earlier, that's still my child. I'm gonna do what I want to do, but you're not doing it under my roof. And but when you do it under my roof, but I'm also putting them people in the life.
They're gonna hate that they have to come because
I'm putting them people and I'm saying, hey, this is what they got going on over here, and they got a 2-parent, and this is 1 over here, and we're doing better than 2. Can y'all go see what's going on? You know, matter of fact, I'll take them. Yeah. They come with me.
Pulling up right now.
We're good over here. Matter of fact, we're good. They good. I digress.
They're gonna hate that they have to come. I guarantee you, they're gonna hate that they have to come.
And the reason I'm pimping the wife is because I'm paid. So
I ain't kidding about it. I'm about to get. I'm gonna get you in the long run. I'm gonna get you in the long run. I'm about to get all your shit in the long run.
They don't got much to give. They ain't got no way.
We don't know what they got. Mm-hmm. We don't know what they got.
True.
That's why I want to get up in your life. I don't know what you got. I don't know what you got up in your retirement here, this and that. We don't know what they got over there. But by the time we take it back to the people, we go back and assess all of the assets that you have, because now we got to go back and redo some agreements, and now we're gonna have to pull up all kind of financial stuff. No. I'm gonna go ahead and do what I gotta do for my child, but you best believe it's not gonna end well. And when it's all said and done, you might have to owe me some money back in there, because now we're about to backtrack everything you've done, and because now you've opened up a whole new can of worms. Once you open up one door, it gets open both sides. So that's how I roll. We gonna look at everything. We gonna look at it all.
Alright, so
people assume people don't have shit.
No, I know.
That's how a lot of women get screwed in divorce settlements.
In divorce.
And men sometimes, because you assume that this dude don't have this and that because he didn't tell you. You assume he didn't have this and that. If he can take care of a whole goddamn family somewhere else and take care of this, he got shit elsewhere. That is way too common with women. So we don't know what people have, but we get ready to find out. I'm just saying, you just never know what people have. We just make an assumption. We make an assumption.
So, speaking of assumption.
So that's just me.
Speaking of assumption, let's go to communication so we can clear up assumptions. Communications. Let's talk about in relationships. All right. So, communication in relationships. It could be with your spouse, your friends. It could be with whoever. Just communication in general in relationships. Question on the table is, why is it difficult to have transparent communication in those relationships? And let's say this. And what I mean by those relationships, I mean the relationships as far as the person you may be dating, the person that may be your spouse, the person that may be your friend, the person. Let's just go there. We're just gonna go there. I won't have to go too far. But why is communication so difficult with being transparent?
Because you don't want to be seen. But we don't want to be seen weak or vulnerable in certain situations. All right? Now, it's one thing to say, babe, how was your day? What you got going on today? That's one thing, right? Because that's all surface level things, right? I'm just telling you the mundane things that was going on. But when you say you wanted me to get deeper into the conversation, be more transparent about my feelings and my emotions, most men won't do that. Why? Because we don't want that shot back at us, right? It's hard for us to say, okay, let me tell you how what you did yesterday made me feel. Or I feel like we weren't connecting on a certain level and we could have went deeper, but you decided not to be there with me, right? For most men, that's a hard thing to do because we don't want to get shot back with our own bullets, right? We trying my best to be transparent and coherent at the same time. It's a hard thing to do within a relationship. You know, in a relationship that you have with your significant other, that's one of the relationships you're like, oh, babe, I just want to let you know what you did yesterday really triggered me in a certain way, right? Now, most of us, it's hard for us to, look, we don't know how to articulate ourselves in that manner, put those words out, right? But you have a lot of women who are so much into their emotions where they negate whatever you say, negate all your emotions and whatnot, run your shit over, talk about you like a dog, and they look at you and ask you what's wrong with you. You're supposed to be a man. Why you acting like this? You know, this is when it comes in when we call a man sassy. You know, I hear that term a lot. Oh, he acting sassy. I'm like, what do we act? How am I acting sassy if I tell you exactly how I'm feeling?
No, you're not. So what you're doing is, okay, so this guy talk right now. So while you said everything what you're saying right now, the one word or the word you did use was vulnerable. Men do not want to be vulnerable in front of. We can be transparent. We can, but we can't be vulnerable. You know why we can't be vulnerable? Because now we're like a bitch in front of them.
Yeah.
That's why. No, this y'all listen to guys right now. We're gonna learn a bitch in front of them when we be vulnerable because now Superman took his cape off. Batman put his cape and cowl down. Who I am, that dude there. Now I'm showing you I'm that little dude that ain't got this shit together. I'm sitting this bitch scratching my head. I'm shaking my leg. I'm doing all the stuff that the women do in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm showing you I do the same shit you do. We're not gonna show that because we're not bred like that. We're not. It's not in our DNA like that. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Men can show you transparency. They can show you everything, but they won't show you vulnerability because we won't show weakness. Because we take vulnerability as a sign of weakness. But when you with that right woman, when you with that right one, she can recognize he's being a real man.
Mm-hmm.
A real man can show transparency. He can show vulnerability. He can show all, because now he's showing he's well-rounded as a man. The woman respects you more for that than you just giving her a half or 3/4. Because guess what? Like I said, women intuition earlier, she know.
Mm-hmm. It's
something else he ain't showing me. She know. She not gonna tell you. She might tell girlfriends, or she might tell us that he holding something back. I'm gonna wait till he tell me or show me.
Mm-hmm.
But when you show your vulnerability, bro, that's a cheat code. Cause now she like, which one do you, Poppy? It's whatever. How you want? Because she said he finally showed me him. Mm-hmm. He showed me that I ain't got this shit together. I'm trying to put this shit together just as fast as you are. You showing on the physical, I'm showing on the inside. But now I can't even tell you, look, I ain't got this shit. I'm trying to figure this shit out.
But what hinders us from doing that though?
Because we are men, it's in our DNA. We've been taught that men don't do that. That ain't you. That ain't what you're supposed to do. You a man, you got it. Stay strong. You supposed to do this. Keep your shit together. You got that. She ain't supposed to know. Shit, woman. You got this. You've been taught that. You've been told that. It's been ingrained in you. It's been put in there. Mm-hmm. Don't tell a woman that. You a punk if you do that. You soft if you do that. No. You're a man if you do that. She your backbone. She your rib. Remember, when she came from you, she came from Adam's rib. Mm-hmm. She your rib. She right there with you. She can't be there connected with you if you don't connect with her. If you don't tell her, how can you expect for her to connect to you? How can you expect her to be there? Because you know why? We think when we show her our vulnerability, our softness, she gonna take it and she gonna weaponize it. Mm-hmm. Now it becomes a weapon and she gonna use it against us. But if she really with you, nah, boo, she got you. Remember, like Alicia Keys said, I won't tell your secret. Your secret is safe for me in my diary. It's right there. She ride with you like Bonnie and Clyde. And that's when you get that one like that. Bonnie and Clyde did that. They got their ass shot at. Yeah, the car is at the museum. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry. I digress, friends. I'm sorry. I had a moment. It was men talk right now. So go ahead, ladies. Y'all feel free to chime in on that.
But no, that's deep though, because that's what I was sitting here thinking about when he was talking. It's about the right woman will already know, because we see that little boy. We're nurturers. We're by nature. Mm-hmm. We see that little boy in your eyes, and it's not. That's who we're reaching for. That male that wasn't tainted by all of this stuff in the world about how a man's supposed to show up. Because how are we supposed, like you said, how are we supposed to be the woman for you? You don't activate us. We're the yeast. We're that helps you rise, and it takes you and it's delicate how you activate yeast. Anybody ever baked bread before? Like you can't put cold water. The water got to be the right temperature to be activated. So if we're supposed to be your rib, we're supposed to be that thing that's in your life that's supposed to be your helpmeet. If you don't put us in the right position to play, how are we gonna win the game? Mm-hmm. And so you have to be able to show us all of you, because we got to be able to know what we're looking at. Now, if you trying to act like you got it all together, but this is your weakness over here, and then something pop off, and then you're like, what the hell? Like, I wasn't expecting that. And that's where we fall into the part where we don't trust you. Mm. Because it's like, you won't show me you. I don't know what you're hiding from me. I don't know if it's a good thing or if it's a bad thing. And I think sometimes, like, women, we might be thinking y'all doing something that you're not doing because the intuition kicks in that something's being hidden. And because of society, we might automatically thinking, oh, he out with a whole nother woman. He out doing, but you might just be hanging with your guy trying to get something off your chest because you're going through something, but you won't share it with us. And you won't tell us. So I think vulnerability with communication can go the same way when it comes to women, like depending on what you've been through in your life. If you've been in a relationship where you was trying to be that one for your man and he was abusive and he talked to you crazy, well then if you've never seen what a real man looks like or what you expect to show up as a real man in your life, you might keep that part of yourself away too. Be like, I'm not gonna let him in this part of me because he might use that against me as well. So if he knows that maybe I went through some sexual abuse, because I've experienced where there was somebody that I was talking to and they used my past to play with me. And they used my past to play in my head and play with my mind because they know that I was the kind of person that I'm just loving and giving by nature. But they used it, it was like, well, the specific words was, because I asked them, I was like, well, how come, when you see this man talking to me crazy and disrespecting me, you don't come to my rescue? I'm your wife. You're not talking to me. He's flirting with me in front of your face and you acting like you don't see this shit. It's your homeboy. And he said, well, to be honest with you, it wasn't like you was a virgin when I met you, so you kind of like a doggy bag you left over anyway.
Oh.
And because of where I was in my life and had really started on my healing journey, I was like, oh, okay, you right. Yeah. So what I did, I started doing more shit to try to please him, to make him seem, but what I didn't know was that he was really insecure, so the more I tried to love him, the more he used my past against me to keep me lower so that he felt better about himself, until I got to the point where I was able to leave. So when I go into a new relationship, I have a problem with being fully vulnerable because in the back of my head, until I started going to therapy, in the back of my head, which is very important, I was like, I can't trust nobody. Because if the person that stood in front of God and people said, I vow to honor, love you, and cherish you, if that person couldn't step up for me, then why would anybody else? How can I believe? So then I had to get out of my own head, like, that was that person. That's not this person. And I can't, when I tell him something, and I have to go through a process, so that's something you have to realize, is that the person that you're with, why it's important to be vulnerable, because you need to know where they are on their healing journey. Because if they haven't started it, so I can tell the person that I'm with, look, I know this about me. I know that I have a problem with communication, and this is why I have a problem with communication. So it's going to take me a little bit. You're going to see my mood shift, because I have to process. I have to go through this emotion. I go through the whole fear-based thing, but I promise you, I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to stand 10 toes down. I'm not going to keep running. I know why I run. But if you are willing to be patient with me, I'm here. I'm working it out. So it might be things that you can't communicate directly, but if you can find a way to communicate because you're working on yourself and be like, this is what I know about me. I know that my communication lacks in this area, but I'm working on it. Can you be patient with me?
And, I think like this, and I would say this. I know for me, I'm big on communication. If y'all, y'all chime in when I'm always talking about how important communication is. And at times, I may not be the best communicator. I may not. At times, I will, but at times, I won't. I won't be as upfront about saying whatever it is, saying what's going on or whatnot, because I remember and I know certain dialogue that I may have, it may not be beneficial to whatever the subject matter that may be or whatnot. It may be more detrimental than positive, going to the topic. So let me ask you, let me ask y'all this. So how do you take it if you are having a topic of choice? It's hot. I'm talking about fisheries. Come out there more fisheries, nice and crispy and all that. Whoo! It's that one you get a But your partner say, oh, let me let this cool off because I didn't have time to process. How do you take it? Because I'm ready to talk about it right now. they're not ready to talk about it. And guess what? I feel some kind of way because you don't want to talk about it right now. Actually, you gassing me up more because you don't want to talk about it right now. So what's y'all take on that?
I mean, I think that's part of knowing whoever you're talking to, in communication. I think you need to know who's the processor, who's not a processor, who can come off the limb, who can shoot from the cuff with an answer. And you gotta realize some stuff you're gonna agree to disagree on. And that's not just in anything. That's work, that's friendships, that's romantic, whatever. I think it's just important to know your communication style and the other person's communication style. Me, I'm a processor. I got to process at work. I try to process other situations, especially if I'm really, really heated about it. Because I know when you respond emotionally, if you don't get your point across, the delivery and the tone is off, and it gets lost in the message, right? So I know I'm a processor, and so when I'm ready for an answer, sometimes I realize I've processed the whole situation, and then when I'm ready to talk about it, I'm like, come on, talk about it. So it's just about giving another person that space to do what they need to do to come back to the conversation. If it's that important to you. And sometimes you gotta know. I mean, some people use the fact that you are a processor, or they may say, give me some time, you want to come back to it, and then they never come back to it. Some people use it just as an out, and then they never come back to the situation. And so I think you need to know your audience and know that person. Some people, they're not going to give you the truth. They're not going to just talk about certain things. So it's almost like, why even start the conversation when you know they're not ready to reveal that part of themselves, or they're just not even ready to have that conversation. And try not to take it personal.
Yeah, that part.
I look at it like this. Conversations take a lot of work. Right? It's a lot of work because you have different people in different situations. You got people that's gaslighters, people that's deflectors, people that sit here and clam up, all the way. And you have other people that process and you feel like, well, why does your process take so long? Why we can't get to the nitty gritty right now? You're trying to wonder why. But again, communication is a lot of work, a lot of give and take and back and forth when you're trying to actually get to the root of the problem or actually just understand what the other person may be going through, what they've been through, and whatnot. Because you're sitting there like, in your mind, everything's great, everything's peaches and cream around here. But again, in the other person's mind, it's damaged. It's a whole apocalyptic world in their mind. And they have not figured out how to bring you in safely and communicate to you exactly what they want, what they want, what they need, how they feel. Right? So the communication part is so hard. A lot of people, because nowadays, everyone talks on their phone.
Some people, they don't know what they need.
They look, they behind the screen talking. A lot of people who meet today, who are going out meeting people today, they met them online. So they don't know how to necessarily interact in public with a person, or how to communicate with someone in public. Because now it's like, I can't, because again, as a processor person, on your phone, you wait, you got time to sit in. What they see mean? All right, shit. Give me a minute. Boom. Okay, you see a little dots going on? That's what they doing. They're trying to figure out what they're going to say, how they're going to say it to make you feel good or not feel bad about it or whatever. Appreciate it. So it's like, the communication is hard. It's more, I got to take my time, I got to put this work in on that. Because in today's age of communication, it's not person to person anymore. It's on stream. It's through text messages. You sit here I'm going through my feed and like, what you do? I see the such DM, shot my shot. But now, me in person, I'm looking at you like.
But is it more appreciated? Is it more appreciated when we can express our feelings or our communication in person rather than online between text messages, because it's been told before in past that people can say like, "Shit, you get tipsy, you get lit or whatnot, and you just profess your love for me. You just profess this, or you say like how you really are or whatnot." Is that dying? That's what I mean. That's what I mean by that. Is that dying where as though I can come to you and I can tell you face to face, I appreciate you. I appreciate what you do for me. I thank you for what you do for me. I love you for what you do. I love you for who you are in my life. I love you for the things that you do. I'm thankful for what you do. I can communicate, but I can tell you also, in communication, you do this to me that is detrimental to our relationship. You do this also, which is a help to our relationship. Does that have more value rather than texting?
I think it depends on the person. Some people like to see the written word. Some people want to hear it. I think it just depends on the person.
You know what I'm saying? You lose. Look, I've done this before. Send a text message out and think I sent the right thing, but apparently my whole tone was wrong within the message. Yeah.
Because your text, it's people's interpretation.
Exactly, right? So I'm like, I just like, with your tone in the text message, I was like, I didn't know it spoke to you.
Because if you wrote all caps, guess what? They think you're yelling.
Yeah, exactly what I mean? I didn't know it spoke to you.
Exactly.
Didn't speak. I didn't send a voice. I didn't send a voice.
Put all caps.
I just texted. So it's like, you said we got a question for the lady in red. How do you feel? How do you feel about bringing the situation back up if they pretty much just dropped it like you said?
Oh, it said to you in the red one.
Yeah,
I'm like, shit.
So actually, Nicole, you know that has happened to me. I realized with this person that they were avoiding a situation. So I would spin my wheels with going back after giving them time to process. And when I say giving them time, like a week or two, at this point, you done processed the hell out of everything, right? And then I will go back, and that person still would not have an answer. And just after years of this treatment, it was just, you just don't have an answer, and you just don't want to have what I call courageous conversations or an uncomfortable conversation. So once I realized that with that person, I realized they were never going to communicate on that level, at least with me. And my conversations were different. Then I began to form my own opinion, which can be very dangerous for me. I don't know about anybody else, but when I form my own opinion, it's never going to be positive. It's going to be negative. I'm an over-analyzer in my profession, and it carries over in my personal life to analyze. So I'm going to analyze every angle that can be. So now I got time to think and analyze, and it almost never comes out with something positive. So it depends on the person. And then I've had other relationships where it's like I've let them process, and maybe they did not come back to it, and I'm able to bring it back up, and they'll say, "Oh shit, I forgot. Yeah, I did think about it," and then we're able to have a conversation. So it depends on how you feel about that person or how you feel about their relationship. But I know I'm of a certain age to where I'm not getting ready to keep spending the block to make you have a conversation with me. I'm just not going to do it. I'm actually 1 or 2 times, maybe 3, and that's a wrap.
Yeah, because then you know how invested that person is.
Yeah.
And some people use your communication style, and it's just another form maybe of weaponizing it or another form of control.
You want to argue.
You know?
You want to argue? Who you want to argue with?
So let me ask you this though. Is it a sign of weakness when you got somebody who wants to have an argument? They want to go back and forth. They want to go back and forth with the banter, and you put a stop on it. We're not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do this with you. And they are egging it on. I'm talking about you can call all out your name because they are trying to. They trying to get you out of character.
Cause I don't
It takes
do
two to argue, and it takes two. Eventually, somebody's gonna say, "I'm talking to myself." Eventually, if you not answering back, eventually somebody's gonna be like, "Well, shit." You can only talk to yourself for so long. Too.
Cause like my grandma used to say, when you argue with the fool, people from a distance can't tell who's who. And I hate arguing. If I tell you 2 times what I'm trying to say and it goes past that, I'm just gonna shut down. I shut down so quick. Because I'm all for communication, I'm all for dialogue, I'm all for, because I'm a type of person that's like, I'm quick to say I'm sorry. If I hurt you in any kind of way, because I know that I'm not the type of person that tries to hurt somebody intentionally, and I really, really care about people's feelings and how they feel. So I will listen to you out, and even if it wasn't my intention, I will apologize. But if you want to keep going back and forth, and you want to keep arguing, and I'm trying to shut it down, and I'm trying to get at peace, you're going to be arguing with yourself. If I don't get up and walk away, I'm just going to look at you like you stupid. If I allow myself to sit in that energy. But I just, because I feel like if you're the kind of person that wants to keep arguing and arguing, you're not even taking my feelings into consideration. You're trying to play a game with me. You're trying to manipulate me. You're trying to control me. And we're definitely not doing that one. So at this point, what are we doing? I'm going, in my mind, I'm thinking about how to get you up out of my life.
Now I can say this. Now let's talk about you. Let's talk about that for a second. We love for people to apologize. And that's great that you apologize. And so you're released because I apologize. So you need to be good with it. And I think that that's kind of great, but I gotta disagree to a certain level because it's almost like saying, "Bitch, I'm about to stab you," and I didn't mean to cut you to the white meat. I didn't mean to cut you to the white meat because I didn't know that that was going to the white meat. And I'm just getting ready to say I'm sorry, and I'm about to put a Band-Aid over a bullet wound. Now you didn't intend to shoot the bullet because you didn't know it was a bullet. But it's a bullet wound, and now you just want to say, "I'm sorry," and I still want to be like, yeah, that don't come off that easy. So, because I know I'm that person. I'm like, yeah, you can't just tell me you're sorry. I don't think you understand. You bust my head open to the white meat. You didn't realize you was coming in and busting my head open like that, and that little simple sorry, no, you got to come back to the table.
Well, there's a process, but I'm not. When I say you saying, and I'm sorry, it could be like I could say I'm sorry, and then you could still be like, but I'm still dealing with that, and that's fine. But what I'm talking about is when I was like, listen, we communicated about this, and we're communicating in a tone where it's like, listen, you really hurt me when you did X, Y, and Z. You like, I'm feeling some kind of way about this. Like, you really, like, my stomach was messed up. I couldn't eat. And I'm like, you know what? I apologize. It's okay if you still feel hurt because that's a process. It's a healing process. But what I'm not going to do is you don't mean it. Fuck you and this. Wait a minute. I'm willing to hear you out, and I know that my apology might not fix it right now, but if you put me in a position where I can show you better than I can tell you, that's different. But if you just automatically going from the rip and you calling me all out my name and you won't even hear me, you won't hear my sincerity, and you won't even take it into consideration that I didn't mean to hurt you, that's a whole nother ballgame because at this point, we're not letting a healing process begin. You done closed the door before we can even get started.
I'm still firing off on you because it still feels good to my flesh.
I still, another one. I know I'm in the.
the nicest people.
I know I'm in the minority.
Go ahead, how you feel?
But
Tell me how
I'm
you
just
feel.
like, my thing is this. You're not about to cut me, and I gotta sit there and bleed, and you're just gonna be, I'm sorry. Well, I didn't mean to do it. People accidentally kill people all day, every day.
True.
But you still gonna pay. You still going to motherfucking jail for manslaughter.
Yeah.
You still gonna do the time.
Yeah.
So while I don't believe that in most relationships that you don't intend to come out and hurt somebody, but you can't tell a person, I ain't mean to, so stop bleeding right now. I don't think that's right. I think you need to let that person heal the process, and if that means your sentence is you gotta hear me talk how fucking hurt I am, then that's your goddamn sentence. I think we as people, and I've been guilty of it too. I think we as people, we hurt people intentionally or unintentionally, and then we tell the people, but I'm gonna be your offender, but I'm about to tell you how much time you got to heal from my offense. And after that, after these 2 days, I done told you I'm fucking sorry, fix your face, and let's go on about our business. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, we can't.
But you know, but like that's kind of how the person that offended, sometimes they want to hurry up and say, well, I told you I was sorry. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Yeah, no,
That don't lessen the blow. I
tell.
tell clients, I tell people regularly, I can know the line. I was a baseball player, I know that. I could know the line driver's coming. You can tell me all day, Christy, the line driver's coming. That bitch still don't hurt. My son in the military, he knew he was going in the gas chamber because that's part of training.
Mm-hmm.
He knew he wasn't going to be able to breathe. He knew he was going to have all of this stuff. That didn't make the experience less painful, even though you knew it was coming. So it's like, how you just get to say I'm sorry, and then the other person is supposed to just, I'm sorry. The hell ain't shit. That's cute that you sorry. But guess what? I'm still bleeding this bitch. I'm still bleeding.
I ain't saying
So-
sorry to shit.
I'm
not
apologize.
but whatever I said, I meant that shit.
You meant it?
I meant that shit. Because I'm one of them ones that sit here like, I'm not finna get heated, I'm not finna get in an argument about nothing. But if I say some shit, I meant that shit. Because a lot of people say shit in the hurt moment. You meant that. You meant to say that. You can't come back and tell me, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, they tell the truth. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't really mean it. No, you fucking meant this shit.
Yeah.
So you're sorry? Keep that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I don't need it. Keep it in your pocket. Look, I'm cool where I'm at.
Yeah.
You look.
Now I know.
Yeah, I know what it is. Okay? Look, because again, I'm going to play the way this game all day long, sitting here, if this motherfucker say this to me, if this motherfucker say that to me, what am I about to do? What is my next move? What is my next step?
Yeah.
You want to tell me you sorry at the end of it after going off on me, cut me, stab me, you the shot me in the foot and everything else. Now you want to tell me, oh, I'm sorry. Nah, you wasn't sorry when you shot my pinky toe off. You wasn't sorry about
But
that.
that pinky toe still hurt.
Yeah. Look, it's the phantom punch that's still there. I'm feeling it, even though you done did it 2 weeks ago. I still feel it every
It's
time I
like
think about it.
you still gotta do, and listen, that goes. Everybody has intentionally and unintentionally hurt somebody. Like we all have, and sometimes it's to the point to where the relationship can recover, and sometimes it's like the the woman or the child who's been in an abusive relationship. Sometimes every time you walk by me, I might flinch a little bit, and that's just a fucking side effect until. You know what I'm saying? And it just, and everybody reacts different, right?
And it's cool. It's like again, like if I hurt you and I apologize, and you still have to take whatever the healing process and time you have to, that's fine. But what I'm not gonna let you do is disrespect me in a process and talk to me crazy and try to get your lick back. Because then it turns into something completely different. Then maybe if it's to the point where we doing tit for tat, it's kind of like when somebody cheats. Be like, well, so now you got to give me a pass to do what you did because you cheated on me and you hurt me. So now I get a pass to go do what you did because that's going to lessen my pain. So then at that point, it's like, maybe we shouldn't be together no more because sometimes you do hurt somebody, maybe intentionally, unintentionally or whatever, and you can't recover. And you need to be like, maturely, we can't get past this, and so maybe we need to call it a wrap. You go your way, and I'll go my way. We just gonna end it on this term. But I'll be damned if I let you talk to me crazy and call me all kinds of bitch stuff because you might not want to eat my cookie no more.
That's where straight left. That because
Oh God. Because for me, that's become a trigger. So you can't, but what I mean
But
is,
you're a fucking offender. I don't give a I don't give a fuck about you being offended.
It's
You sort it out.
okay. No, because even so, even as an offender, you still have to look at the. So I guess it might depend on the person because the thing is, like, if I'm supposed to be your mate, there's certain things that you should know about me. You should know my character to a certain degree, and you should know that now there's some things that people do that, again, like you said, you might not be able to come back from, and it's gonna hurt you. I'm okay with you taking your time. Like, you don't want to talk to me, you look at me crazy when we come through the door or whatever, or we can't be intimate, whatever that is. But what I'm not going to let you do is talk to me crazy, cuss me out, and call me all kinds of bitches and dirty, whatever, woo, woo, woo. You're not going to do that. Because at this point, it's going beyond just us having an argument and trying to heal. You trying to assassinate my character, you trying to manipulate me, and you trying to, You trying to talk down on me. We're not going to do that because it's going to take it to a whole other thing that we can't come back from. And so that's where I'm at. And it's okay. You can take as long as you need to heal. It could take, because everybody got a different healing process. They got a different, but I won't let you talk to me crazy. You're not going to disrespect me because I hurt you.
So do what
you can, that little bathroom challenge, like, you got 45, you got 1 minute to say whatever you want on camera. I'm not going to be mad. You want to go into the bathroom and call me everything but a child of God out of ear, that's fine. But what you won't do that to my face, because at this point, then I'm going to be looking at you like, damn, that's how we really feel? Then what are we doing together? Why are we still together? We can't heal if we trying to cut each other back and forth. So it's a way, I believe it's a way that you can communicate to someone that they hurt you and be like, look, I need time to heal, but you got to do it in a way where it's not creating more wounds, because then where does the healing really begin?
I still think you're telling somebody how to heal.
Yeah,
I still think you're telling them, I want you to heal, but you need to do it in this way so it don't hurt.
So I'm supposed to let you hurt me because I hurt you?
What
yeah.
What
so then where do we?
What you do with somebody that's a narcissist? You deal with somebody with narcissist behavior and they hurt you, and I'm coming to you and I'm telling you how you hurt me, and I'm coming to tell you what you did as that narcissist. You hurt me. This put me here and here, and instead of saying, hey, okay, let me try to make amends, they play the victim role. The narcissist becomes the victim, and they say, oh no, you make it like this, you make it like that. They like, the roles get switched. And now you find yourself apologizing or trying to adhere to this narcissist. So how do you go there? Like, no.
This is how we do pre-tated murder.
Because the narcissists, they don't get fixed.
They don't.
Like that's your personality. You either learn to deal with that personality, you just leave that person alone.
Gotcha.
And it's best to leave them alone.
For sure. Because the personality, you can't medicate yourself into a new personality.
You can't. And it's detrimental to your mental, your emotional, and eventually shows up physically. And I've been there, done it, damn near killed me. Oh God, it damn near killed me. I used to go to bed at night with a note by my pillow for my mother in case I died in the middle of my sleep, because dealing with somebody that's that manipulative and emotionally inept. But I guess that goes back again to knowing the person that you're with. Like you said before, you got to study the person that you're with, and you find it, because I had to own up to the fact where it was like he wasn't doing this shit like I didn't know it, but it was so to the point where I was like, I love him, I'm trying to get my family together, I'm trying to do what the church didn't do, because they said divorce ain't right in the eyes of God, and people was counseling me, but they weren't counseling us. And so it's like it ended up being a whole other thing. So when it comes to narcissists, if you recognize that you with a narcissist, you gotta get up out of that. It ain't no.
This is how you lead the pre-tated murder.
It ain't no trying to reason with that kind of person at all.
All right, so we got that spirit. So now we're gonna get to let's go to our business spiel right now. So if y'all don't know, we have some up and coming events happening right now that the Sticks to Justice podcast, the I Am Kristen Michelle organization, as well as the Healing Rainbow, as well as the Bowden's Cleaners. We have other organizations that's going to be a part of, and we have Miss Shafia, who is going to give us a spiel on an up and coming event that you can take part of as well as being a member or part of this or whatnot. So, Mr. Phil, what you got? Give it to us.
Okay, for some Eve for real. Anyway, so March 29th, I don't know if y'all can see this or whatever, but we have the Success is Sexy Soiree. So if you're in the Houston area on March 29th, I'm putting the link in the chat right now. Go get your ticket. We're going to be having to get suited, booted, cute, classy, and come out and mix and mingle with us at this networking soiree. We're going to be celebrating our success because we know right now in today's economy, it's not always about what you know, but who you know. And so in honoring of Black business, we need to get together, learn how we can network, learn how we can partner, what you got that I can got. Like I love with Dorsey's Pantry, I had a boot camp for Well Leaders Lead Better back in January, Healing the Rainbow. So Dorsey's Pantry came out and did the food for us. And all of that, so I'm all about networking. I'm all about getting together and seeing how we can help each other out. You never know who you might be in a building with, who can help you get to that next level, who can help give you some more light. So our sponsors are going to be Sticks and Chucks Podcast, Dorsey's Pantry, I Am Kristen Michelle, Bedroom Candy, Geared Toward Greatness. So, and we got some other sponsors. We got another Big Money Promos, which is another one of my things. And then also with KB Cleaners. So come on out. We're going to have a good time. There's going to be some drawings. There's going to be some dancing. Bring your fans. Where them fans at? We got VIP seating, so you can be up close. We going to practice, friend?
I got you.
Okay. So it's going to be a good time. Get suited and booted. Get nice. Get dressed. Get your ticket. It's on the link. Pre-sale tickets are $20 for just general admissions. And then we got VIP seating for $275. VIP seating for 6 is $175, or at the door is $25. But I'm telling you, this is going to be some of Houston's finest. It's going to be out that night. We're going to get suited. We're going to get booted. What's from the dress and everything. Got a couple pounds left to get into it. But, yeah.
You out of town.
Yeah, and if you come in, yeah, you understand. You might be watching from somewhere. You might be in Houston. It's March 29th. You need some place to go. So, yeah, come on out and hang out with us, and we're going to have a good night. It's going to be fun. Meet the Sticks and Chucks podcast. Take some pictures. Wake up with us. You know?
Absolutely. And so I just want you guys to realize, I want you guys to come check it out. Come be a part of it or whatnot. So, Chris and Michelle can kind of give maybe just a little snippet of what some things that she may have in store there on behalf of Bedroom Candy. For us ladies, and I will say for some gentlemen, because there's some that gentlemen they receive the benefits from Bedroom Candy as well from those ladies. But Miss Chris and Michelle can share some of the perks of our ladies riding with.
So I'm gonna definitely have some Bedroom Candy items on site. So Bedroom Candy, of course, pretty much everybody feels that it's more of a sex toy line, but actually Bedroom Candy has a soft line. It has a CBD line. It does have what we call a hard line. I'm not gonna have any hard products on display. Yes, pun intended. And then we also have a makeup line. So I will definitely have items from the soft line available for immediate purchase. I will also be taking any requests for any parties that you may want to have, virtual or in person. I do offer both of them. So I have some things that you can touch and play around with at the events. I also, yes, I will have samples up there. I'll have samples. I'll have some of the things for women, and it's going to benefit them, and they benefit them. And then I also talk about sexual health. I also, if there's any question about sexual health, any questions about, I'm in perimenopause. It affects every woman differently. There are products for perimenopause and for those hot flashes. Any woman having any issues with dryness, anything like that, I do have items for that as well. they're vegan, they're safe. So I also do some sexual health and education along. I also will have my book there, and I will take appointments for any type of grief coaching, any type of trauma, and I also will have my book there as well to purchase and get autographed on site. I did a couple of programs recently about teen dating violence awareness. So I didn't plan on adding this, I think, to my speaking engagements, but I just got an invite again this week to go and talk to some teens at high schools. Apparently teen dating violence is on the rise, and there needs to be more education around it. So we'll see where that goes. So I'm excited about those things.
So as you know, Sticks and Trucks crew, we'll be out there in support as always with our podcast. Our podcast, the Sticks and Trucks crew, we're more than just a podcast where we kind of sit here and we have like our, our shits and shenanigans, or we just have a conversation. But we're also about community engagement and being out there and being a focal point in a community in a positive manner. So we're going to be out there, going to be in support as well. And then there's also Dorsey's Pantry. That's going to be out there. Dorsey's Pantry, it is a on-demand meal prep service that is geared towards you as an individual who wants a certain particular meal prep for you, for whatever health challenge or health journey that you're going on right now. Dorsey's Pantry is here to cater towards you. Specific meals customized just to you, whatever it is that may be to your benefit. And also, you're going to have Geared Toward Greatness that's going to be out there. That brand, that name is more on the life coaching and consultant side, whereas we go towards trying to gear you into being into your greatness as an individual in your life, whatever it is that you may be going on, personal, professional, just trying to figure out how do we make it in this thing we call life, this roller coaster. That's what Geared Towards Greatness is all about. It's not your traditional, let's say, therapy, where you sit down and you lay on the couch. It is not like that. It's geared towards you. And how do we, in this organization, get you to the greatness or the success in your life, right? So, that's what we have. That's what some of the people and whatnot.
I'm excited. Y'all come out.
I'm gonna also be there. Your boy Big Sexy gonna be out there that night, looking. I'll be suited and booty, sexy as I can possibly be. But I also have a small business, Bowden Cleaners. I'm a commercial residential cleaning business. You have any commercial business that you may need a cleaning service for, or residential, one-time cleaning and whatnot, move outs, anything like that. You can hit me up on Instagram or Facebook under my name, and just come get in contact with me. Look, I keep it clean because cleanliness is next to godliness, and that's what I like to do.
Keeps it clean until it's time to get dirty.
Yeah.
No, it's I think that's if y'all have not figured out by now, y'all know she crazy.
So before we conclude, if we don't have anything, like y'all got any other subjects that y'all probably came up that something that just hopped up on y'all, that some of y'all want to let's put this shit to the table right now. Anything that y'all got, what's going on, whether it's political, the financial market, these, like, what's going on with these kids. Like, I just saw like these little 4 kids got arrested in Florida because they went and did some stuff, and they look like little puppies. But you see the top 2 look like they're about their life. The ones at the bottom, they kind of look like they kind of fell in line. But like, if y'all got anything any pressing matter or something y'all want to kind of like speak on, or something y'all seen or whatnot, like.
The only thing I want to say is in the mental health space. There's a lot that's going on in the world right now. There's a lot that's going on energetically in our climate. Be mindful of your mental health. Most jobs offer free sessions with therapists through your insurance. Take advantage of it. just get a session or get a life coach. If you just feel like you haven't been yourself, you need to talk about some stuff. You don't feel you have a safe space, and friends or something. You just feel like you need to be yourself. Like, take advantage of that. Take advantage of just making an appointment, doing the intake process, going to a session. Get some of this stuff off your mind, because what is it? It's like stress. It's like the number one. It's a silent killer. And a lot of us, we navigate through a lot of stuff right now that we don't have control over. So be mindful of your mental health. Even if you got people around you, pay attention to your loved ones and your close ones. Even when you talk about these children, like, they're going through a lot of suicidal ideations because they're not able to navigate the world. They don't know what's going on. They don't know what they should be doing, shouldn't be doing. They're not looking like their friends looking, and all of this stuff. Social media is selling them a false reality, and they're going through a lot of stuff. So pay attention to them as well. And if they need to get into some therapy or get a therapeutic process, make sure you get them into therapy. It's not a taboo thing. It doesn't mean you're crazy. It doesn't mean they're going to diagnose you with something, that there's something wrong with you. But it's an outlet where you can de-stress and get some clarity on maybe what you need to do next, or some next steps, or just relieve your mind in a judgment-free environment.
Right on.
So,
And if you are diagnosed with something,
it's no taboo.
it's okay. Get the medicine.
Exactly.
Take your meds. You would take it for your high blood pressure. You would take it for your diabetes. You take all of the metals in to lose that weight. I mean,
improves your quality
take the
of life.
medicine if you have to take the medicine.
That's right. There's nothing wrong with that.
It's a lot of people taking medicine that you just don't even know. I promise you.
Amen.
From one mental health professional out there, it's a lot of people taking medicine.
Amen. Do what you need to do for you. Become the best version of yourself for yourself. You can become the best version of yourself for others.
Absolutely. So, Big Sexy, got anything else before we wrap up this Sunday social hour?
Go to the gym.
Go to the
gym.
Okay, sir.
I'm gonna tell you right now, go to the gym. A lot of y'all don't know how to work out things, don't know how to express yourself in certain ways. Go to the gym.
Yeah.
Look, find you a gym home somewhere around you in your area, whatnot. Just show up. I ain't necessarily say you gotta do anything, but show up and walk in there. Walk in there, look, and just get on something. Because I promise you, look,
Join it first.
Just
Don't walk in and be the
join you a gym, go to you a gym, okay? I'm just saying, work it out.
The people walking down and get around.
Just look, I'm saying, find you a gym home somewhere. Get your membership, get in the gym. All right? Understand, health is wealth. All right? The best thing you can do for yourself is get healthy. Right? Just not your mental health, but your physical health as well. All right? Because the three things that we're going to need in life to keep moving forward is going to be our mental health, our physical health, and our financial health. So you take care of all three of those areas in your life, you'll be good.
And your spiritual health.
I'm sorry. Let me not forget your spiritual health, because a lot of us need it.
Yeah. Because I don't know what they be saying. This nigga lying about going to the gym and the purpose. Because if y'all didn't read none of his posts before Valentine's Day, why he said go to the gym.
First of all,
Because when you go to the gym,
be your own people.
Big Sexy done said before why you go to the gym. And it wasn't about your physical health.
That was your physical
Big
health.
Sexy said go to the gym so they stroke game.
I said,
So they stroke game.
I said,
Be what it's supposed to be. See,
Well, that's just
y'all didn't pay attention to the underlining
That's what I'm
message
saying.
that he said. Y'all didn't pay attention. Because I know you did. That's why y'all put it in the comments. Because y'all didn't pay attention. See,
Because
I know this Negro was saying. I know
and it'll get you physical, and it'll bring you. When your stroke game is ready, it brings you all of it.
Look.
All of it.
All I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, you'll get you a kettlebell. Get your kettlebell swing on.
starts with working out.
Okay? Get your kettlebell swing, kettlebell squats. I promise you, you do them for about a week straight, then go back to that bedroom. you gonna be a whole new person.
There you go.
She gonna want
That's what we want.
what you been doing.
That's what we
who
want
you
to
been
hear.
doing, what you been watching. You ain't never stroked like this before.
Well,
I'm just telling you.
See, that
Fellas, look, women, okay, now look, women too. Go get the hip thrust in, all right? go to the gym, get your hip thrust going on, all right?
what she gonna do to
The hip, I'm telling you, once you get your hip thrust, when he say, baby, put it on me, you gonna put that shit on him, okay? The water park gonna be squirting everywhere. It's gonna be nothing. It's going on. I'm telling you. Look. Get your hip thrust. Look, ladies, hip thrust, fellas, kettlebell swing.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's all I'm saying.
And on that note, thank
Oh,
you.
God.
Oh, my bad. I feel better now.
Okay.
My mental health is
Yeah,
already-
because we had to get the real stuff out of it. You see how they trying to be like commercial? And they
Well,
trying to
I was
like they trying to
really
be like
trying to
this
help
other-
the people.
No, we're gonna tell the truth. We know why he said go to the gym. Y'all know like we know. We know why he said go to the gym. He goes to the gym for one purpose. Where's the lie, y'all?
Not anymore.
Friends, where's the lie? Oh, y'all said y'all ain't sexy. Where the lie? Sexy, where the lie?
What lie?
Yeah.
Somebody said, who lied? I go to the gym for my physical health.
That's right. And it affects your
It affects my mental health as well.
That's right.
It does.
It brings about more financial.
It does.
It brings you closer to God.
But you gotta understand. You gotta understand. Look, when I'm not, because I'm at the gym. I'm not able to be out in the streets, doing anything I should be doing. Because I'm at the gym.
Okay, what happened?
Good people.
I was agreeing with
Appreciate y'all. Once again, as y'all can see, we probably gonna have some behind the scenes stuff that y'all gonna see later. That we'll post later. Some more behind the scenes shenanigans as we always do.
Anybody got any Tubi rolls available?
We here for it.
Hey,
Just gonna get my popcorn.
Sunday Social, we appreciate y'all being here for us once again. It's your boy Jay Dorsey. I got Big Sex and Miss Shafia, and I got Miss Kristen Michelle. We in the building. Appreciate y'all on behalf of the 60 Church Podcast 2.0. Enjoy.
Sticks and chucks.
Let's get into one of them ribs though. Nigga.
Being real.
Real.